Good morning. I'm Dr. Joe. I want to take a few minutes to tell you about day trading with using automated software to do it for you. Uh, Years for years, we had to do it manually and had to sit here all day long watching every single thing that happened on the screen so we wouldn't lose money or wouldn't lose the chance to make money. And it was boring, to be honest with you. However, it was lucrative as well. It is the most popular format of trading in the world, according to WikiLeaks. And I think now that we have the automated uh, software, every doctor, every professional who has a busy work schedule, and anybody else for that matter that would like to day trade, should take a look at this because the possibilities are just endless and certainly easy for you to do. Before I get started, this is my trading screen. You can see the candlesticks has been along, and there's been a trade taken here and fulfilled. So that was $200 to my trading account, and another $200 has been made here, and that's goes to automatically to my broker's account as well. Now that we have the software, this is extremely simple. It's almost third grade simple, to be honest with you, as far as the math is concerned. So let me show you right now on my screen, which is live and running. Well, this is my trading screen. I've got the camera a little bit closer for you so you can see. This is the trade that was taken at nighttime and then fulfilled, and this is the trade was taken the first thing this morning. It's already fulfilled. There are other trades in that are still going on. Here's one from the nighttime, and the one from the daytime is already fulfilled. Now, just to show you how simple this is, before I went to bed last night, all I did was take my crosshairs here and measure the lowest amount of on the candlesticks with the highest of the candlesticks, and found out the difference between the price trading that was occurring during that period of time, and that gave me the strategy for the nighttime. So then I set it for the nighttime and went to bed and got up this morning, and as you can see, it's already taken place. Now for the daytime, to start this, all I did was measure the lowest with the highest, and take my calculations, which took 2 or 3 seconds, and set the day strategy, and now it's already made me another $200. That's it. The machine, the computer, the algorithms, the software, whatever you want to call it, does all of the trading for you. All you do is just decide which one of the strategies to use for that time period. Now, as you saw, it really just took a couple of seconds, maybe 15 or 20 seconds, but I always say it takes a couple of minutes to decide which strategy you're going to use. Now, once you set the strategy, since the computer does, or the software does the work from that point on, all you have to do is just go and let it go, and it'll take care of itself. Now, for example, I said I set that before I went to bed, and I've got 2 trades pending and 1 already fulfilled, and I can now I don't have to worry about that. It'll all be taken care of sometime today. And then I got a morning one already set because I set it for the opening bell, and I now have a trade that's already fulfilled right away, and I'm waiting for more trades to come in and let the computer take care of it. All I did was make those 2 calculations, one last night and one this morning, and I'm free to go to my office, but I don't because I'm retired now, obviously. But you can you set it, go to your office, or at nighttime you just set it and go to bed and let it do this job. This was impossible before a year and a half ago. There was no automatic day trading. You had to do it manually, even though you had to use the computer to get the electronic format to be able to watch the trades. But now, let me show you something. You are not alone after you get the software. Every single day, there's a class, Monday through Friday, I should say, because there's no trading on the stock market or the futures market on the weekend. But every weekday, you can listen to a class each morning where they take you through each step on how to set up the software, what you're looking at, how to trade, and what to think. And it's very interesting. It's first thing in the morning before you go to work. If you can watch this, it starts at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, so it'll be 3 hours earlier on the West Coast. It lasts for about 45 minutes generally, sometimes a little longer, sometimes a little shorter, but it is extremely informative. But after a week or so, you really will have a pretty good idea of what's going on. When you first get the software, they go into detail showing you how to how to use it, and then by the time you practice with it for a couple of weeks, you're pretty much on your own as far as being able to make the decisions. It's really that easy. But the reinforcement's always there every day, and it's really an interesting class. Here, let me put my camera on the screen where I'm watching the class right now and show you some of the things that you can see while you're watching the class. Okay, now you're looking at the class screen, and if you notice, the candlesticks are exactly the same that are on the trading format on the other screen. So you're watching the same thing that's happening while your software is trading. The nice thing about having it on a separate screen is that this is on all day long, and after the class is over, you can still watch this. But more important, you notice this little column here? That's a chat box. And all day long, you can scroll up and down and talk and listen and talk to these people who are owners of the software, and see what they're doing and how much they're doing. And you can type in your questions and talk to them individually or collectively, and they'll answer you. And it's a totally open format so that you can really check this out. If you go up here to this screen, this gives you the auto software's results of the year and a half that it's been in existence and available to the public. And during that period of time, 1,421.50 points have been made. Now that's the profit. That's not how many trades have been made. There's been thousands of trades made, obviously, and most of them winners, some losers, of course, but this is the net profit of that period of time. Now, if you want to convert that into dollars, take 1,421.50 times $50, and if you were trading one contract, it's $50. So if you made $1,421.50, I'm sorry, points times $50, you can do the math, and you'd see how much you would have made in the year and a half if you had started with the automatic software at that time. A lot of people are trading 5 contracts, 10 contracts, even 20 contracts, and I'm not sure there's really any limit to how many contracts you can hit. It has to do with how much you can afford and how much money you have in your broker's account. But I would say most people trade 1 to 10 contracts, and so they're making a lot of money using this software without doing anything except setting it in the morning and setting it at nighttime and leaving, go to bed, and taking off for the day. I suspect that you probably would like to know more, like I did when I first heard about the automatic software that would trade for you while you were asleep and while you were working. And especially since it only takes a couple of seconds to set it up each particular time. You can learn all about it on the class that's given every day. I want to invite you to it. Fill out the information that I need, and I will email you all the instructions and passwords you need to go to the class. It's totally free. The narrator who teaches the class is actually one of the developers of the software. His name is Joseph. He is also on the chat box, and his telephone number is also given so that you can call him and talk to him when you need to, or just ask him questions in the chat box. There are people on the chat box or people who own the software. Some of them are new people like yourself that are looking for answers and have questions. And the chat box is open all day long, even though the class only lasts about 45 minutes each morning. You can talk to people openly. It's an open format. and get all the information you want, and enjoy it for a couple days if you like, a couple weeks if you need to, uh, and see what this will do for you. We'll see you at the chat box. I'm on there, by the way. I'm Dr. Joe on there. And unless I'm gone on vacation or out playing, I'm there. So I look forward to hearing from you.